legends, I hope you're all amazing. Brand new beta firmware dropped for the Axe 3 today. There is a brand new Marshall model, I believe an early to mid 80s 100 watt JCM800 2203. And it's pretty addictive to play. I thought it might be interesting to start off by hearing this compared to the existing Brit 800 model, which was modeled off a 50 watt Marshall, so a 2204. I've just got them set up on separate scenes. I'm using my free cab IR that you can grab in the video description and the new gold plate reverb on here. And of course, there's gapless switching now, so I can do this. Now they sound pretty similar. I think they're both excellent sounding examples of these amps. And at the stock settings, you could hear that 2204 is a little smoother and it cleans up in a slightly different way, whereas the 2203 just kind of has that feral Rottweiler junkyard dog thing about it that we all love about JCM800s, especially if you dial it in a little bit more. So as you can see, the editor hasn't been updated just yet, but basically I've just turned the input drive, bass, middle, and treble up a bit. I actually dipped the master volume down to 3. I quite like it there with this particular combination. I'll let you hear this, and then I will switch over to another setting of this 2203 where I've added a bit more drive and I've added the CC boost in the amp block. But for now, let's just hear this one. That's pretty sick. I'm looking forward to dialing in that one a whole bunch. I might chuck those settings in right at the end of the video with my main live preset so we can hear some chunk in drop D or drop C. Another new amp model is this 5153 50 watt Blue Stealth. I'll let you hear it at the stock settings and I'll just kind of show you where I've dialed it in to taste. you like your chugga chugga tones, you're very much going to enjoy that one. Let's check out some of the new drives in here. I've set up the band commander clean with another free IR that I've shared. This one should be on Exchange. This is based off a Boogie 4x12 that I borrowed with some EV speakers in it. Alternatively, you could grab my blocks library and bring up the clean Dynacab, which is a blend of some EV speakers in there. For now, let's just go back to the cab that I had previously on here. I've got the Mechanics Hall reverb, and I want to kick in not the Gauss Drive, that's another new one in there. Basically, you have that, you have the Sunrise Splendor. I'm pretty sure this is based on a JHS Morning Glory. This one is probably based on the Boogie Flux Drive, and we've got the Nobels ODR-1. Now, the editor hasn't been updated at the moment, but if you are working from the front panel on the unit, you will notice a few extra controls. I'll put some pictures up that I hastily took earlier on here. So the bass cut on the Nobels is modeled as that bass response. And if you turn it down to 1, it's like having the bass cut on. I much prefer it with the bass cut on, so I'm just gonna roll with that. Let's hear the clean sound, and then we will hear it with the Nobels, then with the Gauss Drive, and then with the Morning Glory model. Morning Glory model is a really sweet low gain drive into a clean Fender. I should have mentioned as well on the Gauss Drive, the authentic page controls, which you can see on the hardware unit and not on the editor at the time I'm filming this. The two controls, bass and treble, map to the tone control bass and treble on there, which is why I was twisting those. That's about it for today. You can go and try this firmware out. It seems pretty solid, but as always, try at your own risk. That new 800 model and the Stealth in there are absolutely sick, and these new drives I know are going to be appreciated by a lot of people. So I've got my main live preset dialed up here, bunch of grease on the back end of all of this, but I've just dialed in the new 2203 model on here. It should all be pretty awesome fun. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.